Yes, yes, magic is everywhere. There is no doubt about it. So now let's get down to work.
Count Scotchula here. This evening takes us to Richmond, Virginia, where Edgar Allan Poe's legacy is alive and thriving. And tonight, we will witness Poe, the Burlesque Masquerade.
Gallery 5 is my home away from home. Where did the idea come from for the whole show?
Yeah.
There hadn't been one in Richmond, and I felt that that was wrong. And I believe that's probably why Maria did it too. There hadn't been one. So we kind of both had the idea together, and it was just born.
Deanna and I had a very similar idea about like different approaches to the same topic. It was kind of kismet. You know, those things happen naturally when a show, you know, is meant to happen. Yeah, we decided to join forces. We've been wanting to for freaking years. And then, like, this was just bound to happen.
It's time for Poe. It's Poe time. I studied a lot of Poe very early on, like probably first, second grade. And I really got into Poe. There's something about his sadness and his art that I find exquisite.
Like everybody, I can feel the energy. The energy's different. Everybody's like, I am like motivated to, this is truly a unique experience. And I think everybody, I would speak for everybody by saying that they love being a part of this. And we love, you know, just made our dreams come true. Anyway, we're at the stage of, yeah, good stuff.
Like every nerdy kid in Richmond is really excited about Edgar Allan Poe at one time or another and dives headfirst into all of the macabre beauty of his, gin-soaked mind at some point in their adolescence, and I was no exception. I was crazy about the Cask of Amontillado.
I always wanted to know what happened to the dude behind the bricks. And it scared me to death, but I couldn't not continue to find out everything that I could about it. I watched every little movie, whether it be real or animated, that had to do with it.
The fact that you never know what Fortunato actually did to deserve this truly hideous punishment. He may have done nothing. You know, he could have just like said something at a party. He could have just been kind of a dick. You know, the next time one of your friends ghosts at a party and doesn't say goodbye, maybe they're in the basement and they're walled up with a bunch of bricks and corpses. So just remember that, children. It's important.
I am a Poe fan. I got pulled into this because Maria Bella asked me. She's kind of the one that inspired me to get into burlesque in the first place. You know, she took a chance on me when I was a new performer and booked me, you know, her troupe booked me, so I really appreciate that. And anyway, we've been friends since, and we have a similar aesthetic, and she asked me to do the show.
I really like macabre stuff, anything with a little, you know, appreciation for the darker side, so it just fit right up my alley. To be perfectly honest with you, I did not know much about him before preparing for this routine, but as I started to read his short stories, I was like, wow, this guy is really like living up to all the good stuff I've heard about him over the years, you know? So it gave me a whole new appreciation for his short stories, and then Lygia really spoke to me, and I was like, I can definitely do something with that.
So why Poe? Why not? I mean, a rich body of literature to pull themes from, and it's around Halloween, and he was one creepy motherfucker. I had been working on a new act for Theater Bazaar that was sort of inspired by the Storyville starlets, the Storyville prostitutes of the late 1800s, early 1900s. When Deanna and Maria asked me to be in the show, I said, well, I've got this perfect act. It really fits the theme. It fits the era. A lot of men did go to prostitutes back then. It was a lot more common than it was today.
I love my coffee like I love my men, ground up and in the freezer. The Mask of the Red Death has always been my favorite Poe short story. The eeriness and the finesse and the elegance, but the overall theme of no matter how much you make or how little or whatnot, you gonna die. Yeah, I was privileged or had the pleasure of being in the show, which I'm very, very happy about. I've always been a huge fan of Poe. I will go to the museum and vend there, and just always flock around cemeteries. So the darkness is within, and it's beautiful.
We've already discussed the future. I think that, it's going to be obvious to bring Philly into it. That will complete the triad of awesome.
Another city.
Yep.
At least one more city, clearly. Lots more creativity, more fucked upness.